yes. Let's see. Live stream coming on. Yes, greetings. Shabua Tov, good strong, good Shabua, good 7, good week right here, keeping us sabbatically strong. So here we have completed the Chukat Torah readings and feeding here for this Torah reading statute ordinance, Bamarinya, yeH'ggu Tezaz, no. This is the command, the commandment to Izaz of the Hig, brought out in the Royal Heart King of Kings Bible. Here we have Chukat, decree, the statutes of the Parah Duma, the red heifer, the red hassa of the red cow. Very interesting sacrifice right there, where the color, it's only sacrifice that we have in our Torah, where the color, remember the movie, The Color of the Cross? I don't know if you've seen that one right there. Was the color of the sacrifice is specifically brought out. But right here for the first day service right here, first day service, or Sunday, aka the Sunday service, as is I, the trod and tradition of I. We have the Psalm, the first day, Psalm 24.
And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! Because of our tradition,
hear this guy.
We've kept our balance for many, many years.
Oh, really? Tell us.
Here in Anatevka, we have traditions for everything. How to sleep, how to eat, how to work, how to wear clothes.
For real?
For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God.
Oh, really?
You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you.
How did it?
I don't know. But it's...
Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, O children of Israel? Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians? Are ye not as children of the children of the Ethiopians? Are ye not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, saith the Lord?
Shavuot, rise up to chant here for the first day. Psalm 24, evening psalm.
This is Psalm 24 without apology. Muta Maruka and Luciana, trust me.
Yes, it's the Lord and the fullness thereof.
The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof.
The world and they that
dwell therein. For he had founded it upon the sea, and established it upon the flood. Who shall ascend in the hill of Jacob? Or who shall stand in his holy place? He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up his soul into vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. He hath received the blessing from Jah and righteousness from the Almighty of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him.
This is the generation that seek him, the Most High God.
That seek thy face, O Jacob.
Seek thy face, O Jacob.
Lift up your head, O ye gates, and be lifted up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in.
And the King of glory shall come in.
Who is this King of glory?
I say, who?
Emperor Haile I, Selassie I. Jah strong and mighty. Jah mighty in battle. Mighty in battle, mighty in war. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in.
And the King of glory, yes, the King of glory shall come in.
Who is this King of glory? Emperor Haile I, Selassie I. He is the King of glory.
Who is the King of glory?
Jah Rastafari. He is the King of glory. Lift up your heads, O ye gates. Even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. And now we ask again, who is the King of glory? Jah Rastafari, Emperor Haile I, Selassie I. He is the King of glory.
Who is the King of glory?
Who is the King of glory? Emperor Haile I, Selassie I. Emperor of Ethiopia, King of kings, Lord of lords, conquering lion in the tribe of Judah. He makes up himself, light of the world. Jah Rastafari, he is the King of glory.
Psalm 24. The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. For he hath founded it upon the seas, and established it upon the floods. Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord, or who shall stand in his holy place? He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. He shall receive the blessing from the Lord, and righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face, O Jacob. Selah. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lift up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts. He is the King of glory. Selah, 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 Selah.
Kadamawi.
The whole place is due for
Evil boy, everything takes time.
Rastafari. Abagada. Taya Kaya Manasa Ipatada Warashata.
Evil boy, everything takes time.
יתחכו יום יבוא, אלה שצוחקים עכשיו יבכו, אלה שבוכים עכשיו הם עוד יתחכו. ברוך השם, יש לנו את החירות לבחור, ממשיך קדימה לא נשאר מאחור. הכוח הוא בהתמדה, כן, ורק בסוף הדרך סופרים את הקופה. יש כבוד, יש
מזמור כ"ד, לדוד מזמור. לאדוני הארץ ומלואה, תבל ויוש ובה, כי הוא על ימים יסדה, ועל נהרות יכונניה. מי יעלה בהר אדוני, ומי יקום במקום קודשו? נקי כפיים ובר לבב, אשר לא נשא לשאר נפשי, ולא נשבע למרמה. יישא ברכה מאת אדוני, וצדקה מאלוהי ישעו. זה דור דורשיו, מבקשי פניך יעקב, סלע. שאו שערים ראשיכם, והינשאו פתחי עולם, ויבוא מלך הכבוד. מי זה מלך הכבוד? אדוני עזוז וגיבור, אדוני גיבור מלחמה. שאו שערים ראשיכם, ושאו פתחי עולם, ויבוא מלך הכבוד. מי הוא זה מלך הכבוד? אדוני צבאות, הוא מלך הכבוד, סלע, 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 סלע.
whatever. Who can stand to the holy mountain? Who can stand in the holy place? He who has clean hands and a pure heart.
Shavua Tov, a good 7, good strong, good sabbatically speaking. Yes, I. Shalom, Chaverim, shalom. Give thanks.
Whoa.
Yes. Give thanks. That's Rima right there. Give thanks every day. Before that, we had Queen Makeda with clean hands. And then we had a musical mix right there with Abraham Shmulov and the Hebrew and Cholo right there. There's there. yeH'ggu, it's Psalm 24. 24, the evening song for the first day. Just one more tune right here before we ride off the TORAH. TORAH from the 39th Sabbatical Study and the Brit Chadash. Here, Ras Batch, give thanks for life.
Survive, give your thanks for life, through the days and the night. Give your thanks for life, for all that is right. Give your thanks for life, yeah. I see them buckling the fight, yes. Got so much love to give. In a remembrance not to live positive. Feel the breath of life flowing through the wind. From child we're all things again. Children walk far away from sin. Earth spin every day living. And give thanks for your mercies and love. Yes. And from His ways we will not budge. No. Thanks for life, yeah. We shall be survive. Give your thanks for life, through the days and the night. Give your thanks for life, yeah. For all that is right. Give your thanks for life, yeah. Your power and might, yeah. Trust in hope and land. The temple of the Most High begins with the structure of man. Come on, Zion, feel the touch from John. In humbleness with each instruction. So many plans and expectations without your life. It's a continuation. God, we know what your life's really worth. Yeah, from the door to the cradle. But yeah, give your thanks for life, yeah. Give thanks for we survive. Give your thanks for life, through the days and the night. Give your thanks for life, yeah, for all that is right. Give your thanks for life, I see them all kind of life. No matter the effort, I know I cannot thank you enough for all the wonderful things manifest below and above. See the wicked blow away like dust. Who just bless no man curse. It's just who quench I thirst. And brightly I selected the birth. And His praises for all He has done. Yeah, He's our soul, everything is the one. Oh, He's just thanks for life. Oh, we shall survive. He's just thanks for life.
Yes, Ross Batch right there. Give thanks for life. Todu al-Chaim, gives thanks to Jah, to Yahweh for life. Todu la Yahweh al-Chaim, and give thanks every day. Hodu kol yom. Today's daily psalm right here. This first here. Today's daily psalm for the first day. 24, Psalm 24. Here today's daily psalm, the evening psalm for the first day, Psalm 24, and here today's daily psalm, Psalm 16.
Psalm 16.
מזמור ט"ז, מכתם, לדוד,
Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust, my trust, my trust, my trust, my trust.
שומרני אל, כי חסיתי בך.
O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord, to the Lord, to the Lord, to the Lord, to the Lord.
אדוני אתה, טובתי בל עליך.
Thou art my Lord, my
Adonai,
Lord, my Lord,
Adonai,
my Lord,
Adonai,
my Lord,
Adonai,
my Lord,
Adonai,
my Lord.
Adonai.
My goodness extendeth not to thee, but to the saints that are in the earth, and to the excellent, in whom is all my delight. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. I will bless the Lord, who hath given me counsel. My reins also instruct me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoiceth. My flesh also shall rest in hope. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore, 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 forevermore. Forevermore, forevermore.
Yes. Today's daily psalm, Psalm 16, Habarim. So here, gonna ride up right here with the Haftarah. Haftarah here for this Shabbat, for the Shabbat Chukat. Here on the first day service, we have Chukat, first of all. The 39th reading and feeding from HaTorah, here in the fourth book, known as the Book of Numbers, the Sefer Bamidbar, the Sefer in the wilderness, the book in the wilderness. The word Chukat means statute. Chukat, sometimes translated as ordinance, from the Hebrew word hok, coming from chakak, to engrave, to carve, chakak, like to hack. You know, ancient ordinances, rules, and regulations of ancient times were engraved in metal and stone. We have this word Hebraically that refers to a statute or an ordinance. So the name here in the Torah reading and feeding 39 sabbatical study is derived from the second verse of the reading that states in the translation, this is the Chukat, this is the statute, the ordinance. Some interpret that as decree, the Chukat of the Torah, of HaTorah, that Yahweh, that Jehovah has commanded. Picking up Numbers chapter 19 verse 2. Interesting, this Torah reading and feeding, more notes at the lojs.org. Check the weekly Torah portion reading and feeding here, Chukat. Some brief notes right here. The problem we have in this Torah reading and feeding with complaining, and even in this book, you could say in the book in the wilderness, Bamidbar, with grumbling, murmuring, doubting, pouting, complaining, is that Yahweh Eloheinu is listening. Here we have Yahweh sending fiery serpents called the Seraphim. The Seraphim among the people, and they bit the people, so that many, enough of the people of Yisrael, Amo Yisrael, died. Numbers chapter 21, verse 6. So, point here, Shomeya, Yahuwah Shomeya, he's the hearer. Usually we say that he's Shomeya Tefillah. He is the hearer of Tefillah, of prayer. But even one's complaining can become like a sort of a prayer. Elohim, he hears our words, sound, power, our words, and he weighs our hearts. Yahweh Eloheinu hearing our words and weighing our hearts, that's to say, weighing our intentions. Check out more of this week's reading at the LOJS.org. Pick up on that, look up more right there. But here we have the judges, the Haftarah reading from Shoftim, Chaverim, Shoftim. Shoftim in the Hebrew is Judges, Book of Judges. Judges, chapter 11. Chapter 11, we have Jephthah, known in translation as Jephthah, Jephthah, and his neder, his vow, his votive offering. You see the words of our mouth, the meditation of our heart, his vow, Jephthah's vow. So let's pick up right here. First things first, we have the bracha, the baraka, the blessing before the reading of the prophets reading, as with the blessing for the reading of the Torah and the blessing for the reading of the Brit Chadasha. But here the
Stay tuned for the Haftarah and the Brit Chadasha Aliyot.
Here the bracha, also known as the baraka, bracha. Here, Haftarah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nebiim tobim v'ratzah b'debreihem hane'amarim ba'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah u'Moshe abdo u'be'Israel ammo u'b'nebiei ha'emet wa'tzedek. Blessed art thou, Adonai, Eloheinu, eternal King, who has chosen good prophets and was pleased with their words that were uttered with truth. Blessed art thou, Adonai, who chooses the Torah and Moses, his servant, and Israel, his people, and the prophets of truth and righteousness.
Hear, O Israel. Hear, O Israel.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Yes, I. Book of Micah, chapter 5, verses 6, and chapter 6, verse 8. And they shall waste the land of Assyria with the sword, and the land of Nimrod in the entrances thereof. Thus shall he deliver us from the Assyrian, when he cometh into our land, and when he treadeth within our borders. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as a dew from Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Thy hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh Buruku, that I will cut off thy forces out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots. And I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all thy strongholds. And I will cut off witchcraft out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee. Thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hand. And I will pluck up the groves out of the midst of thee. So will I destroy thy cities. And I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. Chapter 6. Hear ye now what Yahweh Buruku saith. Arise, contend thou before the mountains, the Tararoch, and let the hills hear thy voice. Hear, Shema ye, O mountains, Yahweh's controversy, and ye strong foundations of the earth. For Yahweh Buruku hath a controversy with his people, and he will plead with Yisrael. O my people, what have I done to thee, and wherein have I worried thee? Testify against me. For I brought thee up out of the land of Egypt, and redeemed thee out of the house of servants. And I sent before thee Moses and Haron and Miriam. O my people, remember now what Balak the king of Moab consulted, and what Balaam the son of Beor answered him from Shittim to Gilgal, that ye may know the righteousness of Yahweh Buruku. Wherewith shall I come before Yahweh, Lifnei Yahweh, and bow myself before the high Elohim? Shall I come before him with burnt offerings, with calves of a year old? Will Yahweh be pleased with thousands of rams, or with 10,000 of rivers of oil? Shall I give my firstborn for my transgression, the fruit of my body for the sin of my soul? He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what Yahweh Buruku doeth require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy Elohim Buruku. Amen. Every day me gonna pray to be righteous. Just roll up this bliss, let me light this. Yeshua HaMoshiach, he ignite this. The teachings of his majesty, priceless.
Yes. Give thanks for the reading right there. Some might be wondering, well, you mentioned Judges. That's not Judges. That's actually Micah. Well, usually the Torah reading and feeding here, the 39th, is usually a double portion. Depends on whether it's a leap year or it's a regular year. So in a leap year, we have Parsha, Chukat, and Balak. Balak is the next one coming forward. And for Micah, the Micah reading is for Balak, but for Chukat, we have Judges. So we're going to pick up Judges right there. So the Haftarah Balak, going with, actually that's for the week coming forward, but usually, right, we have this doubled up. So yes, I give thanks to Chabarim right there for the reading. Ras, Sahar, Ahad for the reading right there. But here, let's just pick up with Haftarah for Chukat. That there for Micah. Let's go right here and bring it out for ones who want to follow up. Right, the prophet's reading for the next one coming forward using the double portion. We have both of these here. For Haftarah Balak, we have Micah chapter 5, verse 6. That was Micah chapter 5, verse 6 to Micah chapter 6, verse 8. Right there. But here, Shema Yisrael, here. Let's bring this forward right here. We have Chukat, picking up with Judges chapter 11, Shoftim, Yod Aleph, chapter 11, Shoftim, right here for Shabbat, Chukat, the Haftarah, Chukat. Hashem Ha'av, Ha'abein, Ruach HaKadosh, Yahuwah Echad, name the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, He who be the one. Yeftah, Giladi Yahaya, Gibor Chayil, Wehua ben Naisha Zona, Waya Yoleda Gilad et Yiftach. Here, first verse of read. Now Jephthah the Gileadite was a mighty man of valor. With Yiftach ha Giladi, Haya was Gibor, Gibor, mighty man, a man mighty. Gibor Chayil, of Chayil, Chayil, of power. Gibor Chayil. Where Yephthah, Ha Giladiya Haya Gibor Chayil. And he was the son of a harlot. Wehua ben Ish Zona, ben Ish, Wehu and he, ben Ish, son, Ish, man, slicha, Isha, again. Where Yiftaha hal Giladiya Haya, Gibor Chayil, where Hua ben Isha, son of a woman, Zona, ben, son, Isha Zona, a woman of harlotry or a harlot. Isha Zona. Why Yoleda Gileada et Yiftach. And Gilead begot Yiftach. And Gilead's wife bore him sons. And when his wife's sons grew up, they drove out Jephthah, and said to him, Thou shalt not inherit in our father's house, for thou art the son of another woman. Then Jephthah fled from his brethren and dwelt in the land of Tob, and there were gathered vain fellows to Jephthah, and they went out with him. Verse 4. And it came to pass after a while that the children of Ammon made war against Israel. And it was so that when the children of Ammon made war against Israel, the elders of Gilead went to fetch Jephthah out of the land of Tob, and they said to Jephthah, Come and be our chief, that we may fight with the children, of Ammon. And Jephthah said to the elders of Gilead, Did not y'all hate I, and drive me out of my father's house? And why are y'all come to me now, when y'all are in distress? And the Ziknei of Gilead, the elders of Gilead, said to Jephthah, Therefore are we returned to thee now, that thou mayest go with us, with I, and fight with the children of Ammon. And thou shalt be our head, our Rosh, our Ras, over all the inhabitants of Gilead. And Jephthah said to the Ziknei Gilead, the elders of Gilead, If y'all bring me back home to fight with the children of Ammon, and Yahweh deliver them before me, I will be your Rosh, your head, your Ras. And the elders of Gilead said to Jephthah, Yahweh shall be witness between us, between I and I. Surely, according to thy word, so will we do. Then Jephthah went with the elders of Gilead, and the people made him head, made him Rosh, made him Ras, and chief over them. And Jephthah spoke all his words, Lifnei Yahweh, before Jehovah Bamizpah, at Mizpah. And Jephthah sent messengers to the king of the children of Ammon, saying, What hast thou to do with me, with I, that thou art come against me, against I, to fight against my land? And the king, the Melech of the children of Ammon, Bnei Ammon, they answered to the messengers of Jephthah, because Israel took away my land when he came up Mitzrayim, out of the Tawid, the two lands, ancient Egypt, from the Arnon, even to Yabok, and to the Yarden, the Jordan. Now therefore restore those cities peaceably. And Jephthah sent messengers again to the Melech of the Bnei Ammon, the children of Ammon. And he said to him, thus saith Jephthah, Yisrael took not away the land of Moab, nor the land of the Bnei Ammon, the children of Ammon. But when they came up from Mitzrayim, from the Tawid, the two lands, ancient Egypt, and Yisrael trotted through the Midbar, the wilderness, to the Yam Suf, to the Red Sea, to Rabahia, the Eritrean Sea, and came to Kadesh. Then Israel sent messengers to the Melech Edom, to the king of Edom, saying, let me, I pray that I, pass through the land. But the Melech Edom, the king of Edom, hearkened not. And in like manner, he sent to the king of Moab, but he would not. And Israel abode in Kadesh. Then he trotted through the Midbar, through the wilderness, the wilderness, and compassed the land of Edom, the land of Edom, and the land of Moab, and came by the east side to the land of Moab, and they pitched on the other side of the Arnon. But they came not within the border of Moab, for the Arnon was the border of Moab. And Israel sent messengers to Sihon, Melech Mori, Sihon, king of the Amorites, and Melech Heshbon, and king of Heshbon. And Israel said to him, make I and I pass. Make I and I pass, we pray, I and I pray the I, through thy land to my place. But Sihon trusted not Israel to pass through his border. But Sihon gathered all Amo, his people together, and pitched in Yahaz, and fought against Israel. And Yahuwah Elohei Yisrael, the Elohim of Israel, delivered Sihon and all Amo, his people, into the hand, the Yad of Yisrael. And they smote him, and they smote them. So Israel possessed all the land of Ha'emori, of the Amorites, the inhabitants of that country. And they possess all the border of Ha'emori, the Amorites, from the Arnon even to the Yabok, and from the Midbar, the wilderness, even to the Yarden, the Jordan. So now, Yahuwah Elohei Yisrael, Jehovah, the Elohim of Israel, hath dispossessed Ha'emori, the Amorites, from before Amo, Yisrael, from before his people Israel. And shouldest thou possess them? Wilt not thou possess that which Chemosh, thy God, giveth thee to possess? So whomsoever Yahuwah Eloheinu, our Elohim, hath dispossessed from before us, before I and I, them will we possess. And now art thou And now art thou anything better than Balak, son of Ben Zippor, son of Zippor, Melech Moab, king of Moab? Did he ever strive against Israel, or did he ever fight against them? While Israel dwelt in Heshbon and its towns, and in Aroer and its towns, and in all the cities that are along by the side of the Arnon, 300 years. Wherefore did y'all not recover them within that time? I, therefore, have not sinned against thee, but thou doest me wrong to war against I. Yahuwah, Jehovah HaShofet, the judge, be judged this day between the Bnei Yisrael, the sons of Israel, and the Bnei Ammon, the sons of Ammon. Howbeit, the Melech, the king of the Bnei Ammon, of the children of Ammon, hearken not to the words of Jephthah, that he sent him. Then the spirit of the Ruach of Yahuwah came upon Jephthah, and he passed over Gilead and Manasseh, and passed over Mitzpah of Gilead, and from Mitzpah of Gilead he passed over to the Bnei Ammon, the sons of Ammon, the children of Ammon. And Jephthah vowed a vow la Yahuwah, to Jehovah, and said, if thou, the I, wilt indeed deliver the Bnei Ammon, the sons, the children of Ammon, into Yadi, into my hand, then it shall be that whatsoever cometh forth of the doors of my house to meet me, when I return in peace from the Bnei Ammon, it shall be Yahuwah's, Jehovah, and I will offer it up for a burnt offering, and olah. So Jephthah passed over to the Bnei Ammon to fight against them, and Yahuwah delivered them into Yado, his hand, and he smote them from Aroer until thou comest to Menit, even 20 cities, and to Abel Cheramim with a very great slaughter. So the Bnei Ammon, the sons of the children of Ammon, were subdued before the Bnei Yisrael. Here, reading right here for the Haftarah, Chukat, right here, Judges, Shoftim, Judges chapter 11, verse 1 to 33, right here. Yes, I. Stay tuned. Stay tuned
for the Haftarah and the Brit Hadash Aliyot.
So right here, Baraka, the Baraka right here, the blessing for the
reading. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher natan lanu Moshiach Yeshua ve'habarot shel habarit ha-hadasha. Baruch atah Adonai notain habarit ha-hadasha. Blessed are you, Lord, our God, King of the universe, who gave to us the Messiah, Jesus, and the commandments of the new covenant. Blessed are you, Lord, giver of the new covenant.
Hear, O Israel. Hear, O Israel.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
The Brit Chadasha Chadis Kidan, Renewed Covenant reading for RSS number 39, Chukat. Statutes. From Hebrews chapter 9, verse 11 through 28, and John chapter 3, verse 10 through 21. We begin B'Shem Ha'ab Ve'Habein Ve'Ruach HaKadosh Yahweh Ahad. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, He who He be, the One. Hebrews chapter 9. The sanctuary and sacrifice of the new covenant are realities. Verse 11, Yod Aleph. Verse 12, Yod Beit. Verse 13, Yod Gimel. Verse 14, Yod Dalet. Mashiach beba'u lihiyot kohen gadol latobot ha'atidot abad betok hamishkan ham ole begdula umishlemut asher lo naasa biyidei adam ki einenu mehabriya hazot gam lo ba bedam sherim Wagilim ki bedam nasho ba bepam achat el hakodesh penima wayimta gulat olam ki im dam haparim wehasherim wefer haparah asher yuze al hatameim yikadshem letaher besaram Af ki dam HaMashiach asher hikrib et atzmo le Elohim beruach nitchi ubli mum yitaher libkem mimaase mawet le'abot et Elohim chayim. But Christ, but Mashiach, being come a high priest of good things to come, by a greater and more perfect tabernacle, not made with hands, that is to say, not of this building, neither by the blood of goats and calves, but by his own blood, he entered in once into the holy place, having obtained eternal redemption for us. For if the blood of bulls and of goats, and the ashes of a heifer, sprinkling the unclean, sanctifieth to the purifying of the flesh, how much more shall the blood of Mashiach, of Christ, who through the eternal Spirit offered himself without spot to Elohim, purge your conscience from dead works to serve the living Elohim, Elohim Chayim. And for this cause, he is the mediator of the New Testament, that by means of death, for the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament, they that are called might receive the promise of eternal inheritance. The new covenant is also the last will and testament of Mashiach, of Christ, sealed by his blood. For where a testament is, there must also of necessity be the death of the testator. For a testament is of force after men are dead. Otherwise it is of no strength at all while the testator liveth. Whereupon neither the first testament was livicated without blood. For when Moses had spoken every precept to all the people according to the law, he took the blood of calves and of goats with water and scarlet and wool and hyssop, and sprinkled both the book and all the people, saying, This is the blood of the testament that Elohim has enjoined to you. Moreover, he sprinkled with blood both the tabernacle and all the vessels of the ministry, and almost all things are by the law purged with blood, and without shedding of blood is no remission. The heavenly sanctuary purged with a better sacrifice. It was therefore necessary that the patterns of things in the heavens should be purified with these, but the heavenly things themselves with better sacrifices than these. For Mashiach, for Christ, is not entered into the holy places made with hands, that are the figures of the true, but into heaven itself, now to appear in the presence of Elohim for us. John chapter 3, verse 10 Yod, verse 11 Yod Aleph, verse 12 Yod Beit, verse 13 Yod Gimel, verse 14 Yod Dalet, verse 15 Tet Wow. Waya'an Yeshua, Wayomer Alayo, Hinka More Be'Israel, Wet Ele Lo Yadaita, Amen, Amen, Ani Omer Lak, Ki Et Asher Yadainu, Nidaber, Wet Asher Rainu, Naida, Watem Lo Tishmao, Le Edutenu. Im Bidbarim Shefalim Lo He'amantem Li Ei Ta'aminu Li Ki Agid Ramot Weish Lo Allah La Marom Bilti Hu Asher Yerad Mimarom Halo Hu Ben Ha'adam Asher Bashmaim Wek Asher Nisa Moshe Bamibar Et Hanachash Al Hanes Cain Yenaseya Ben Ha'adam Lema'an Asher Lo Ya'abad Kol Ha'ma'amin Bo Ki Im Yimta Bo Chaye Olam. Yeshua answered and said to him, Art thou a master, a moray of Israel, and knowest not these things? Verily, verily, I say to thee, we speak that we do know, and testify that we have seen, and ye receive not our witness. If I told you earthly things, and ye believe not, how shall ye believe if I tell you of heavenly things? And no man has ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man that is in heaven. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. For Elohim so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For Elohim sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. He that believeth in him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of Elohim. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in Elohim. Kabor lakalu, kabor ledimtu, kabor lachailu, kabor lekedamawi, chayle selassie, be Jesus Christos sim. Glory to word, glory to sound, glory to power. Glory to Abinu, Melkenu, our Father, our King, the first power of the Trinity, in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. Yes, I, Rastafari.
We have fulfilled all
Praise be to Mesken, እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን, ኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ
Shavua Tov, a good 7, good strong, sabbatically speaking. Yes, I. Shalom, Chaverim, shalom. Give thanks.
Psalm 16.
מזמור ט"ז. מכתם לדוד.
Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust.
שומרני אל, כי חסיתי בך.
O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord,
אדוני אתה, טובתי בל עליך.
Thou art my Lord.
אדוני.
My goodness extendeth not to thee, but to the saints that are in the earth, and to the excellent, in whom is all my delight. Their sorrow shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. I will bless the Lord, who hath given me counsel. My reins also instruct me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoiceth. My flesh also shall rest in hope. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. Thou wilt show me the paths of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore.
מזמור ט"ז. מכתם לדוד. שומרני אל, כי חסיתי בך. אמרת לאדוני, אדוני אתה, טובתי בל עליך. לקדושים אשר בארץ המה, ואבירי כל חפצי בם. ירבו עצבותם, אחר מהרו. בל אסיך נזקיהם מדם, ובל אשא את שמותם על שפתיים. אדוני מנת חלקי וחוסי, אתה תומיך גורלי. חבלים נפלו לי בנעימים, אף נחלת שפרה עלי. אברך את אדוני אשר יעצני, אף לילות יסרוני חיליותי. שיביתי אדוני לנגדי תמיד, כי מימיני בל אמות. לכן שמח ליבי ויגל כבודי, אף בשרי ישכון לבטח. כי לא תעזוב נפשי לשאול, לא תיתן חסידך לראות שחת. תודיעני אורח חיים, שובע שמחות את פניך, נעימות בימינך נצח.
On righteous man. I always wanna be in the shoes as a righteous man. I always
righteous man. I always wanna be in the shoes of a righteous man. Bless I this day, oh Jah, I pray, so that whatsoever song I may sing, it may sing in joyous melody. Oh Jah, I love you so. I don't wanna be in the shoes of the unrighteous man. I always wanna be in the shoes of a righteous man. Yes, I watch the days as they passes by, looking at thy hand, how they're writing upon the wall. Yet no man knows the minute, nor the hour when thou shall arrive. So that's why I build my hope on the solid foundation.
Yes. Gladiators right there. That's the dove that we use for the 16th Psalm. Today's daily Psalm, Psalm 16. And yes, Chabarim. And one who have asked, I think, a question coming through about the clean hands, pure heart. See if we can touch on that briefly. Right here. But here, Psalm 16 needs more to Tate Zayn, happiness through Elohim. Happiness through Elohim. It's the Elohim Psalm right here. Miktam of Dawid. Psalm 16. Now to the clean hands. Give thanks to Malka Makeda, Queen Makeda, and that tune right there, clean hands, Niki Kapayim, Ubar Lebab. So let's touch on this right here. Psalm 24, a hymn of greetings, also known as the evening psalm. The evening psalm, no, evening and morning is one day. Let's get into, like, the Western Gentile time is really all backward. Like you said, like, Yeshua was crucified at the 9th hour. Like we're at the 9th hour. Is it the 9th hour or the 3rd hour of the day? Is the 3rd hour of the day? Hebraically, that will be 9 a.m. You see? And then at the 9th hour, where he says, kula, like it's finished, that would actually be 3. So everything's kind of backward right there. But the evening and morning, this time will be like the evening, as we have Shabbat Eve, right? People call that Friday evening. That's the prep time. That's the evening time, preparing for the Shabbat day. So here, Psalm 24, the evening psalm of the first day, Mizmor Kaf Dalet, hymn of greeting, a hymn of greeting. So when we scroll forward to, verse 4, 24 and 4, does KJV read likewise? Let's see, it says, he that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who have not, Hebraically we bring this out as who have not taken my name in vain and have not sworn deceitfully. But now in KJV, there's a slightly different reading in King James Version. Of course, we look at the Hebrew, as His Majesty says, the Ivrit, Meseratawi, Kwankwa, the Hebrew, the foundational language right there as the primary point of reference. Let's bring this up right here. Psalm 24. Let's look at the Hebrew translation, right, from the English, from the Hebrew. Here, let's look at the KJV just to see if there's the same read right here. He that have clean hands. So the clean hands is referring to Psalm 24, verse 4, if this is the question. He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who have not lifted up his soul to vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. Hebraically, look at the Hebrew. Many of us bring out the reading like this. He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who have not taken my name in vain, and hath not sworn deceitfully. Now, the part here, clean hands, this is the Hebrew Niki Kapayim. Clean, the word hands is generally true, but the kaf is like the palm of the hand, you know, so directly it will be Niki Kapayim, right? Clean palms, you know, like, you know, when one prays, well, in the Western Gentile world, when people pray, they put the namaste. I notice that Christians, even if they don't deal with Eastern religions, you know, as they come, let us pray, they put their hands together, the prayer hands, like the namaste. Others actually in prayer put the palms up, you know, the palms up. It's almost like if you're asking somebody for something, you know, or, you know, presenting an innocency, or like, you know, like almost like in the sense of clean hands. Look at my hands, you know, like a child saying, did you wash your hands? How would a child show their hands? Normally with the palms up. So here we have Niki Kapayim. The general context of this is unstained by violence or dishonesty. So to the meaning of what clean hands in this context here, Psalm 24, Mizmor Kaf Dalet, Hebraically Kaf Dalet, Psalm 24, Psalm XXIV, at the fourth verse, Niki Kapayim, Ubar Lebab, and a pure heart, or more Hebraically, and a purified heart. Not just pure heart, but a heart that has been purified, to purify the heart. Pure heart, the sense of it is a free from deceit. Free from deceit. If we look at Psalm 18, XVII and 24. Now the numbering, we're looking at Hebraic numbering, so as we've been mentioning over and over and even over again, there's sometimes a verse or verses different between the Protestant Bible, the KJV, and the Hebrew. So here in this verse it says, and I was single-hearted with him, and I kept myself from mine iniquity. So these two are the main two verses that Queen Makeda brings out in her clean hands based on Psalm 24. Other verses in the Hebrew, but I think this is the chorus line chosen. Niki Kapayim, Uvar Lebab. So the clean hands part is unstained by violence or dishonesty. So as we put things together with the context, David very much influenced by Yah's Torah, and we find this as we study, you know, the Psalms and the study of the Psalms. In fact, it's said that the disciples, even of Yeshua, and the disciples, you know, of other rabbis, you know, have studied the Psalms. You know, even Yeshua said, is it not written in your law? Because for many ones, the Psalms was likened in being in 5 books to TORAH, to being like likened to the Torah, the 5 books of Moshe, the 5 books of ascribed to David. And then when we get into the details of the Psalm, we find that much of David and the Davidic and the other Psalms refer, even in the songs and the praise, to working out of the Torah. So when he says clean hands, it's in the context of not just clean hands in just a Western Gentile everyday, people say clean hands, it could mean anything. But in the Torah sense, it was hands that were unstained by violence, unstained by violence, basically by, violence against the innocent, in other words, or dishonesty. So what would render hands, in a sense, unclean, according to TORAH, was, innocent blood, for example, right? Violence in that context, innocent blood, or dishonest business dealings. Dishonesty in business was also considered a chet, a sin, a transgression, and therefore rendered one's hands unclean. And now, to the second part right here, uvar levav, ubar lebav, and a purified heart or a pure heart, free of deceit. So here we're pointing here to Psalm 18. Hebraically, it is the 24th verse. Let's see if we can line this verse up right here. Let's see if we can line this verse up. Let's see, where do we have this? And I was in his ordinance. I think it's like a couple of verses. If you notice, Psalm 18. Wow, that's interesting. Psalm 18. That was a psalm actually here in the reading of the Royal Order, for the previous light. You'll see that Psalm 18 in the Protestant Bible KJV, there's that big paragraph before verse 1. Actually, that is how many verses? How many verses here in the Hebrew? That is actually that's actually one big verse right there. That's included in the numbering. So that would have put this psalm off by verse 23. So it'll be 23 in the KJV, verse 23, Psalm 18:23. I was also upright before him. Hebraic sense of it, I was single-hearted with him, and I kept myself from mine iniquity. I was single-hearted. This is the same word as like upright, right? To be single-hearted. You can find that in Psalm 15. So it's interesting how these Psalms link in certain key themes. I kept myself from mine iniquity, from my moral perversity. I kept watch. That's to say, I kept watch over myself so that I did not commit iniquity, like some moral perversion, according to TORAH. So so that's a basic build on that right there, concerning the clean hands. And we played one version, like to play the next version right here, but also, purifying the heart. A little bit of Johnny Osborne right here. Hope that at least helped to answer, some of the question, but we can always build on more of that. Psalm 24, verse 4, right there. Yes. So here for this Paraduma. We had Psalm 9 earlier. See how the Psalms here connect? We had Psalm 9 earlier in this Shabua. We also touched on a little bit of the Midrash right here. Because here, for this 39th sabbatical study. We have this enigmatic sacrifice right here, a red cow, a red heifer, that specifying the color. Unlike any other place of any other sacrifice, the color. People say color doesn't matter. Well, generally speaking, it doesn't, but here specifically it does. So here, look a bit on the Parah Duma as it's connected with Psalm 9, the Midrash. This is Perek Sheni, the second section right here. It's on Shlomo. It's on Solomon. I actually wanted to find that tune right there. Remember the tune, the old roots reggae tune? Solomon was the wisest man. He never knew the secret of a woman. Well, it's a female cow right here. The Parah Duma, red heifer. Concerning the Midrash right here, concerning this Parah Aduma, check this reasonment right here. Yes, sir.
So here, shalom, chaverim, shalom, shalom. And for the Shabbat Chukat, Bamarinya yeH'ggu TORAH, yeH'ggu of the law, the rules, the law, TORAH, the commandment. We have Chukat, right, from Chokat, that which was anciently prescribed and even engraved. So we get the ancient engravement, the ancient written in stone, right, written in stone. But here, corresponding here in 2022 year, just for the record right here, within the Psalm, according to the Royal Order of Ethiopian Hebrews, after the Order of Melchizedek, the daily Psalms, we have Psalm 9, right? And the Midrash and the Sefer Midrash Tehillim has this very interesting here in the second perek, the second section of the commentary says this right here. Another comment on Alemut Liban. Alemut Liban, from the superscription of Psalm 9, it says Alemut Liban, concealed from the heart. Alemut Liban, concealed from the heart. So the phrase is to be read in the light of the verse from Kohelet. Now, Kohelet is the preacher, i.e., that's to say Ecclesiastes, in the Hebrew Kohelet, the preacher, the Kahal, the assembly, or in Hebrews has a sense of the church, the gathering, the Kahal, the Kehillah. But here we have the Kohelet. Kohelet sought to understand the ordinances of delight. So from Ecclesiastes 12 and 10, Kohelet sought to understand the ordinances. So we have the ordinances, as we have the Chukat, the ordinances of delight. This is taken to refer to HaTorah. So in Kohelet, the ordinances of delight are taken to refer to HaTorah. And Kohelet, right, to Shlomo, to Solomon. So here in Kohelet, Ecclesiastes 12 and 10, the verse reads like this in the KJV. The preacher sought to find out the acceptable words, and that which was written was upright, even words of truth. This is what we find right here now in the Midrash, the Sefer Midrash Tehillim, right? It is brought out as Kohelet, right? The preacher, Kohelet, sought to understand the ordinances of delight, So here, comparing and contrasting the translation from the Hebrew, as Ecclesiasticus Sirach says, that which was written in Hebrew, when translated to another language, doesn't necessarily have the same force in it. So looking at the force of what's written right here, the preacher, Kohelet, sought to find out acceptable words and written upright words of truth. So the direct reading, perhaps italicizations, the preacher sought to find out acceptable words and written upright words of truth. Here, the Hebrew, Bikesh Koheleta Limso Divrei Chefet We Katub Yosher Divrei Emet. Emet. Words of truth, the divrei emet. So here, the first part of it, bikesh, to seek, bakash, to seek, to require, to desire, to exact, to request, the sense of seeking to find something. Bikesh, seeking, kohelet, the preacher, referring to Shlomo, Solomon, to Solomon. Limso, to find. Divrei, words of chayfetz. What is divrei chayfetz? Well, divrei, words of, and chayfetz is delight, is pleasure. Chayfetz, delight, pleasure, good pleasure, that in which one takes delight. So pleasure, desire. In a concrete sense, it's like that which is valuable, a valuable thing, right? Or even a matter, as something in mind, like a meditation, right? So we have right here the divrei chayfetz, right? So this is what it means when it says that Kohelet sought, right? He sought to understand, right? Bikesh, to find, limso, right? To find, that is taken to be understand. So what we have is the Hebrew, and according to the translation and the understanding of the translation, right, we can see these particulars like a gem, a well-cut gem, right? When the light shines, there are many different beams of light. There's many different, depends on the cut of the gem and the rays of the light. So we get this beautiful kind of duality here, even in the translation. But then we can see both of it within the Hebrew, how Kohelet sought to understand the ordinances of the light, the ordinances, those words, the divrei, right? The divrei, the barim, the words, right? The divrei chayfetz. Bikesh, Kohelet, limso, divrei chayfetz. So this, to bring this out here, the ordinances of the light, the words of the light, the divrei chayfetz, right? This here is taken to refer to TORAH, the direction, instructions, and Kohelet, the preacher, to Shlomo, to Solomon. So this verse here means, this is from the Midrash for Psalm 9, corresponding with this Shabbat Chukat. Shabbat Chukat is the Shabbat of the Parah Aduma, the 39th sabbatical Torah reading and feeding. Here, the manna, we're at the 39th. So corresponding with the Shabbat, the seventh day, the daily psalm for this Shabbat is Psalm 9. And in the Midrash, in the study, right, the study, Sefer, the book of the Midrash, the study of the Tehillim, the Psalms, here in the second section, the second perek, right, the Sheni perek, right, we have this verse means that Shlomo, Solomon, sought to have Elohim, Ha'el, Hayel, the Almighty, to explain to him the scriptural ordinances, the Chukim, the Chukim, concerning the Parah Aduma, concerning the red heifer, right? Concerning the red heifer, or what we can say, the red Hathor. Shema'ah Yisrael, Shemuli. So the verse from Kohelet, Ecclesiastes 12 and 10, the first part of it, Bikesh Kohelet Limso Divrei Chayfetz. That Kohelet, the preacher, Shlomo, right, he sought to have Elohim explain to him the scriptural ordinances, the Chukim, the Chukot, right, concerning the Parah Aduma, Parah, the heifer, female cow, heifer, Aduma, the red, whose ashes were used for lustration. So the ashes of the Parah Aduma, of the red heifer, the Hebrew red Hathor, right here, is used for lustration. So what is the lustration? Lustration, we go to Numbers chapter 19, Chaverim, and this is the first chapter here with the Shabbat Chukat concerning the ordinance of the para aduma, and also referred to the para, right, 4 and 4, right, para 4 and 4. So here, especially the ordinance that Rav Yitzhak, Isaac, he has stated this as follows, quote, all that have the care of the heifer, of the para, make their garments unclean, but the para herself makes clean the unclean. This principle here, that all that have the care of the para, speaking of the para, duma, the red heifer, the red hathor, make their garments unclean. They make their garments unclean, but the heifer, the para, right, the para aduma, the red heifer, the red hathor herself makes clean the unclean. Whereupon Hakadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, prospered be He, blessed be He, quoted the conclusion of the verse, that which was written was upright, even ordinances of truth. That which was written. Katub Yosher Divrei Emet. Katub Yosher Divrei Emet. So here in Kohelet, with Shlomo Solomon, Kohelet, the preacher, he sought to have Ha'el, Ha'elehim, the Elohim, Yahweh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hashem, to explain to him what is the scriptural, the ordinances concerning the Para Aduma, right? This Chukat, whose ashes were used for lustration, especially the ordinance that Rav Yitzhak states clearly as all that have the care of the Para make their garments unclean, but the Para herself makes clean the unclean. So thereupon, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hashem, in answering to Shlomo, we have the conclusion of Ecclesiastes verse 10, right, of chapter 12. So 12 and 10, the first part, Bikesh Kohelet Limso Divrei Chayfet, that the preacher Kohelet sought to understand the ordinance, right, the ordinances of delight, or the preacher sought to find out. Now the KJV translator says that the preacher, Kohelet, sought to find out acceptable words. Here we have Divrei Chayfet, right, words of delight, right, but the words of delight in this context refers to TORAH, right, and to the Eseret Debarim, to the 10 Debarim, the word Debarim, Divrei, words of Chayfet. So Yahweh, responding to Shlomo's inquiry, Katub, and that which was written, Yosher, right, Yosher, like Yashar, upright, Yosher, that which was Katub, Katub, Yosher, Divrei, words of Emet, words of truth, Divrei Emet. So we get the first part, Solomon Shlomo's search in Ecclesiastes 12 and 10, and the second part, Ha'el, Ha'elehim's response with Katub, and that which was written, Yosher, Divrei Emet, that which was written, words of truth, Divrei Emet. And furthermore said, for thy benefit, speaking to Shlomo, I wrote long ago in the book of the upright, as it is said, even in Yehoshua. We have Yehoshua, we have Joshua. In Yehoshua, what's written in Yehoshua? Chapter 10, verse 13. Is not this written in the book of the upright? Is this not written in the book of Jasher, of Yashar? And here from Yehoshua, Joshua chapter 10, verse 13. Wayidom ha shemesha Yareyacha amad Allah yikoma goy oibayo Elohia kutuva al sefer hayashar waya moda hashemesha bachitzia hashemayim v'lo atza laboa kiyom tamim. Fuller verse here, the KJV brings us out, and the sun stood still, and the moon stayed until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies, their haters. Is not this written in the book of Jasher? Is not this written in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood still in the midst of the heaven and hasted not to go down about a whole day. Now that's the KJV 1611. Here in the Hebrew, it's interesting, yeH'ggu. yeH'ggu. Now what is yeH'ggu? yeH'ggu comes from damam. Damam is to be still, to be silent, to be still. It has a sense of even waiting, being silent and still in the sense of waiting, being dumb, to grow dumb, right? Not to speak, like somebody struck dumb, like they're silence, right? So here we have the sense of silence, right? By implication, it can be like stopping, but notice the connection with the sense of speaking here. Now, the KJV brings this out, and most ones would read this when it says the sun stood still. But in the Hebrew, yeH'ggu hashemesh, yeH'ggu, right, and being silent, hashemesh, right, being silent, hashemesh, being still. But the Hebrew sense, yeH'ggu. It could have used a different word to say be still in another sense of still, but here the sense from damam, being silent, like not speaking. yeH'ggu hashemesh, where yariyach, Ahmad, Yariyach. In the Hebrew is the word for moon, the actual moon. Yariyach. And the moon, Ahmad. And the moon stood, Ad Yikom, Goy, Ad, until Yikom, until one had Yikom from Nakam, until one had Nakam, Yikom in the sense of advantage, Goy, or Ibayo, right? You know, the enemy, you say the enemy people, the enemy nation, Goy or Ibayo, right? Hello, he is not she, to say is not she, hello, like is it not, hello, he, Ketuba, she being written. Is not she being written al Sefer HaYashar? Hello, he, Ketuba, al Sefer HaYashar? Is not this written? Is not she written? So this incident here is even put in a feminine context in the force of the Hebrew. Hello, he, is not she, Ketuba, not Ketub, but Ketubah, written all upon Sefer, upon, we could say, the book, right? HaYashar. Right, the book, the narrative, the recounting, the telling, HaYashar, the recounting of the upright. So many would translate this as a book of the upright, and true in that sense of a book, but it's also that which memorializes or retells or recounts, right? Because the word also can be a sense of counting. yeH'ggu hashemesh, now it says, and stood. Now it uses the term amad, to stand, and stood hashemesh, the sun, chitzi, like half, to say half, in the half, hashemayim, in the half of the heavens. yeH'ggu hashemesh chitzi hashemayim, willo at, and not, right, and not pressing, you know, like something press, uts, like to press, to urge, like to hasten, right, not pressing, right, in that sense, you know, not pressing in the sense of not insisting, right, you know, it stood, right, and not insisting labo, to go, and not saying to go down, to go, right, because if we were saying go down, another word like yarad could have been used, but it says labo, bo means to go. It's going is from one end of the heaven to another, not going up or down, but it's going, right? With lo at labo, and not pressing, being pressed to go, yom, from the day tamim, right? From the day tamim. So what do we have here? From the day tamim, yom tamim. Tamim is the whole, the complete, in a sense of nothing lacking, nothing over, nothing lacking. So here's the connection right here with even Yehoshua. Also the connection right here with that which was written being upright, right? Yosher, speaking of HaTorah, right? Even the ordinances, right? The ordinances of truth. So what's the moral, right? The Ivine, the good morality teaching here is live uprightly, live yashar, right? Live simply, live faithfully, live uprightly, live the liberty, live simply, live faithfully. When I have issued a decree, a hukah, right? A hukah, right? Or establish an ordinance, it is not to be questioned. As it is said even in Bamidbar in Numbers chapter 19, verse 2, this is an ordinance of HaTorah, the law that Yahuwah, that Jehovah hath commanded. Zot chukat HaTorah asher tziwah Yahuwah lemor daber el bnei Yisrael ve'yikchu leka paraduma temima asher ein bahamum asher lo Allah aleha all. Full of the verse right here, KJV wise, this, the ordinance of the law of HaTorah that Yahweh hath commanded, saying, speak to the Bnei Yisrael, to the sons of Israel, that they bring thee a red heifer, the para aduma, right? The red Hathor, the red heifer, without spot, wherein no blemish, upon that never came yoke. Zot, this, Zot, Chukat, HaTorah, Asher, Tziwah, Yahuwah. This is an ordinance, Chukat, of HaTorah, that Yahweh, Yahuwah, Tziwah, that Jehovah has commanded. Zot, Chukat, HaTorah, Asher, Tziwah, Yahuwah. What is meant, Lamaze, by Zot? Now here we have Zot. Now Zot here is this. Zot, this, is meant to stress the fact that the series of ordinances concerning the para aduma, it differs from that concerning the sacrificial heifer, that the ziknei, right, of a city are ordained to take into a rough valley and there break its neck, there break her neck. Now, also what is brought out right here is the Zot. Zot here in the Hebrew is this, in the sense of this sheep. So we see Zot here in the Hebrew, we have this sheep. Now, the part concerning when the elders of a city are commanded to take a sacrificial heifer, right? This is concerning the clearing and justifying of the city concerning a unknown dead, like a dead body is found that's nearest to a city, and no one knows what happened. So to clear the guilt from that city, we have that sacrificial heifer mentioned in Devarim, in Deuteronomy, right? In Deuteronomy chapter 21, verses 1 to 6. Right, chapter 21, verses 1 to 6. Right, so here, in comparing this, we have Zot, this she, Chukat. The ordinance here also is she, right? So Zot, she, feminine, Chukat, she, HaTorah, Chukat, HaTorah, an ordinance, right, or statute of the Torah, of the direction, instruction. HaTorah also is feminine. So we have Zot, three feminine words right here, bringing out this particular, right, ordinance that Shlomo, that Solomon sought Yahuwah, right, Heifer, to explain to him. Right, when it says that Solomon was the wisest man, but he never knew the secret of a woman. There's a reggae tune, a roots tune like that. But we now submit to you that Shlomo, the wisest man, right? But he sought to know the mistir, the secret, the mistatir of the para Aduma. He sought to know what's the mystery of this paradox, right? Of, we could say, the red, well, it's an ox in that sense, for the paradox of the female ox, right here. The heifer, known as the para aduma. So we have Zot Chukat HaTorah Asher, that which Siwa, he command, Yahweh, he who be, who he be. So this, she, the Chukat, the ordinance, the statute, she, HaTorah of she being his direction, instructions, Asher, that which Siwa, he commanded, Yahweh, he who be, who he be. So this is the statute, right? This is the ordinance of HaTorah. So another comment on Kohelet sought to understand Limso, right? He sought to Limso, to understand. Shlomo sought to have Ha'el, Hayel, Ha'elohim, Ha'elohim explain to him the reward for study of HaTorah, the study of HaTorah. Of that we are told even in the Mashal, Mishlei Shlomo, in the Proverbs of Solomon, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 15, she is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared to her. So now this is the response to Kohelet, the preacher, seeking for Elohim, the Elohim, to explain to him the reward of the Midrash, right, and the Talmud of Torah, of the Talmud Torah, of the study of Torah. Of that we are told, even in the Proverbs 3 and 15, Yikahi mipaninim awukola chefat eka lo yeshu baha. Here. Mishlei Shlomo, she is more precious than rubies. Yikara, he, Yikara, precious he, she. Mi paninim, from paninim, from rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared to her. We call Chafatzeka. We call Chafatzeka, all that you will Chafet, remember desire, the ordinances of desire, the Dibrei Chafet, right? Here we have, we call Chafatzeka, and all Chafatzeka, that the eye male may desire. Lo Yishvu or Yishvu ba, modern Hebrew Yishvuva in modern Hebrew, in the ancient pointing, Lo Yishvu baha, modern Hebrew, Lo Yishvuva, not to be compared. Lo Yishvu baha, not to be compared to her. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, prospered, blessed, increased be He. Quoted to Shlomo, Solomon, the conclusion of the verse, even the verse in Kohelet in the preacher, Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. That which was written was upright, even Divrei Emet, that which was written was upright, right? With Katuv, right? Yosher, even the Divrei Emet, and said, for thy benefit I wrote long ago in the book of the upright, the Sefer, right? The Sefer Yashar, book of Jasher, Sefer Yashar. And here the quote is from Yeshayahu, Isaiah chapter 64 and 3, where it says, since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, neither have the eye seen, O God, O Elohim, beside thee, what he hath prepared for him that waiteth for him. Me olam lo sham'u, lo ha'ezinu ayin, lo ha'ata Elohim zulatecha ya'aseh limachakeh lau. Here. Yeshayahu, Isaiah chapter 64, here, verse 4, right here. Since the ancient time, since the beginning of the world, men have not heard nor perceived by the ear, neither hath the eye seen, O Elohim, besides the eye, what? He hath prepared for him that waiteth for him. So here in the KJV, this would be Isaiah chapter 64, verse 4, and here the Hebrew, and may, from, olam, and from the world, and for forever, from time indefinite, to say even from the ancient, may olam, lo sham'u, lo, not sham'u, they have not heard, lo ha'ezinu ayin, neither have they seen, right? Neither have they heard. It's interesting here. It says, lo sham'u, not them hearing, lo ha'ezinu, and not seeing in the sense of seeing a vision of it, ayin, the eye, seeing a vision of it, lo, not ra'ata, and not seeing Elohim zulateka, beside the eye, only the eye, ya'aseh, that which he would do, limchake, for waiting, lau, for waiting for him, for waiting to him, limchake, lau. Again, me olam lo ashamu, lo ahezinu, ayin lo rata, Elohim zolateka, ya'aseh, limchake, lau. And here from the Brit Hayashana, from what's called the Old Covenant, the Brit Hayashana and Yeshaya 64 and 4 here to first we have 1 Corinthians. Right? We have 1 Corinthians right here. 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 9, where it reads, but as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things that Elohim hath prepared for them that love him. So we here compare 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 9 with Yeshayahu chapter 64 verse 4. So here we can see Rabbi Saul, a.k.a. the apostles to the Gentiles, Hawaii Paulos, here bringing forward this root truth right here, but as it is written, what is written, here, as it is written, to bring this is a kiyim, kakatu, but it is written, kiyim, kakatu, but it's written, asher, that, ayin, I, lorata, ayin, the eye, lorata, has not seen. Where ozen, and the ear, lo shama'ah, where ozen, lo shama'ah, and the ear has not heard. Where lo Allah, and not ascending all upon the heart Adam, upon the heart of Adam. Where lo Allah, all lab Adam, and not ascending upon the heart, not ascending into the heart, even to the mind, not ascending upon the heart of Adam. 8. Asher, that which Hakeem, to prepare, that which to prepare, Ha Elohim, the true good, the true God, Le'ohebayo. So here we have 1 Corinthians, right? 1 Corinthians right here. 1 Corinthians, let's just bring this out right here, brothers and sisters, just comparing and contrasting. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. Once again, that reads, Ki'im, in the Hebrew, Ki'im, kakatuv asher ayin lo rata, with ozin lo shama'a, with lo Allah leib adam, et asher hakin ha-Elohim le ohebayo. So once again, but as it is written, I, the ayin, have not seen, ozen, ear hath not heard, neither hath it entered, ascended, Allah, right, Alev, Adam, into the heart of Adam, the things which Hailahem, Ha-Elohim, Hakim, has prepared for them that ohebayo, that love him. So the mystery of the Parah Aduma, the red heifer, has to do with the Hebrew red Het-Hor, the red Hathor, Het-Hor, the Parah Aduma. More to come. Stay tuned. Chabarim. So here in Psalm 9, in the Midrash, second section, let's take note that all that have the care of the heifer, of the Parah, make their garments unclean, but the Parah, the heifer herself, makes clean the unclean, makes clean the unclean, makes the clean potentially unclean, but makes clean the unclean. Let's study TORAH Chabarim to see what that means. Yes, I live uprightly, live simply, liberty, faithfully. Praise be His Divine Majesty. Yes, I. Yahweh Mesken, Kedamah Hazlasi Mesken. Hashem Yeshua HaMoshiach.
Solomon was the wisest man, but he didn't know the secret of a woman. Solomon was the wisest man, but he didn't know the secret of a woman. I am wiser than Solomon, so girl, don't play any tricks. Just be calm and be still. Don't run me down for my bread. You wasn't around when I was slaving myself. Don't
for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.
She's a deceiver, she's a Delilah, oh woman, a raggy. Solomon was the wisest man, he didn't know the secret of a woman. I am wiser than Solomon, so girl don't play no trick, just be calm and be steady. Don't run me down from my bread, you wasn't around when I was saving my surgery. There we go, oh no, go on there, cause I'm a big man in this town. Didn't you know that girl, Solomon was the wisest man, you didn't know that you were a trickster. Solomon was the wisest man, he didn't know that you was a deceiver. Solomon was the wisest man, he didn't know that you was a Delilah. Little woman, go on there, little woman, go on there. Honestly, what's the sense in me now? I am the good you put me in the category, so you know the chalice of the blaze. Solomon, he didn't know that you were a Delilah. I was a deceiver. Alright then, you Solomon was the wisest man, he didn't know the secret of a woman. I am wiser than Solomon, so girl don't play no trick, just be calm and be steady. Don't run me down for my bread, you wasn't around when I was saving my surgery. There we go, oh no, now I'm begging, cause I'm a big man in this town. Didn't you know that girl, Solomon was the wisest man, he didn't know the secret of a woman. I am wiser than Solomon, so girl don't play no trick, just be calm and be steady. Don't run me down for my bread, you wasn't around when I was saving my surgery. There we go, oh no, now on then, cause I'm a big man in this town. Go on there, go on there, go on there, go on there, little woman now, you girl now. Alright, alright, go on there, Solomon, go on there, you're the wisest man. I said, you know the secret of a woman. I am wiser than Solomon, so girl don't play no trick, just be calm and be steady. Don't run me down for my bread, you wasn't around when I was saving my surgery. There we go, oh no, now I'm there, cause I'm a big man in this town. Little woman now, all ruggy, all ruggy, woman girl. Now on that, sentiment on give our wisdom knowledge.
Pull up this, something. Them style are 19, something.
Wig like this, wig like that. Guess I this wigland perhaps not.
Solomon was the wisest man.
A wig like this and a wig like that. I guess I this wigland perhaps not. I do make a blackbird start on the wall. guess I is wiggle and a parasnot. A two little blackbirds sat on the wall. A one named Peter and one named Paul. Fly away Peter and fly away Paul. I come back Peter and come back Paul. Now listen, a little more people lost our sheep and I don't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they will come home. Wow, what in their tail, guys? Now roll on with it. Roll on. Hey, leaves gold autumn. Cause I'm a big man in this town. Now listen, a week like this and a week like that. I guess I be with vampires now.
Shavua Tov, a good 7, good strong, good sabbatically speaking. Yes, I. Shalom, Chaverim, shalom. Give thanks.
Here, the Shabbat seal Psalm
144.
מזמור קמ"ד לדוד. ברוך אדוני צורי.
Blessed be the Lord, my strength.
המלמד ידי לקרב.
Which teacheth my hands to war.
אצבעותי למלחמה.
And my fingers to fight.
חסדי ומצודתי.
My goodness and my fortress.
משגבי ומפלתי לי.
My high tower and my deliverer.
מגיני ובו חסידי.
My shield and he in whom I trust.
הרודד עמי תחתי.
Who subdueth my people under me.
Adonai.
Lord, what is man that thou takest knowledge of him, or the son of man that thou makest account of him? Man is like to vanity. His days are as a shadow that passeth away. Bow thy heavens, O Lord, and come down. Touch the mountains, and they shall smoke. Cast forth lightning and scatter them. Shoot out thine arrows and destroy them. Send thine hand from above. Rid me and deliver me out of great waters, from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. I will sing a new song unto thee, O God. Upon a psaltery and an instrument of 10 strings will I sing praises unto thee. It is he that giveth salvation unto kings, who delivereth David his servant from the hurtful sword. Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood, that our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth, that our daughters may be as cornerstones, polished after the similitude of a palace, that our garners may be full, affording all manner of store, that our sheep may bring forth thousands and 10,000s in our streets, that our oxen may be strong to labor, that there be no breaking in nor going out, that there be no complaining in our streets. Happy is that people that is in such a case. Yea, happy is that people whose God is the Lord. Psalm 144. Blessed be the Lord my strength, which teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight. My goodness and my fortress, my high tower and my deliverer, my shield, and he in whom I trust, who subdueth my people under me. Lord, what is man that thou takest knowledge of him, or the son of man that thou makest account of him? Man is like to vanity. His days are as a shadow that passeth away. Bow thy heavens, O Lord, and come down. Touch the mountains, and they shall smoke. Cast forth lightning and scatter them. Shoot out thine arrows and destroy them. Send thine hand from above. Rid me and deliver me out of great waters, from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. I will sing a new song unto thee, O God. Upon a psaltery and an instrument of 10 strings will I sing praises unto thee. It is he that giveth salvation unto kings, who delivereth David his servant from the hurtful sword. Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood, that our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth, that our daughters may be as cornerstones, polished after the similitude of a palace, that our garners may be full, affording all manner of store, that our sheep may bring forth thousands and 10,000s in our streets, that our oxen may be strong to labor, that there be no breaking in nor going out, that there be no complaining in our streets. Happy is that people that is in such a case. Yea, happy is that people whose God is the Lord.
With the black inheritance is satisfied. Tell me why you
מזמור קמ"ד לדוד. ברוך אדוני צורי, המלמד ידיי לקרב, אצבעותיי למלחמה. חסדי ומצודתי, משגבי ומפלתי לי, מגיני ובו חסיתי, הרודד עמי תחתיי. אדוני, מה אדם ותדעהו, בן אנוש ותחשבהו, אדם להבל דמה, ימיו כצל עובר. אדוני, קט שמך ותרד, גע בהרים ויעשנו, ברוק ברק ותפיצם, שלח חיציך ותהומם, שלח ידיך ממרום, תצני והצילני ממים רבים, ויד בני נכר. אשר פיהם דיבר שווא, וימינם ימין שקר. אלוהים, שיר חדש אשירה לך, ונבל עשור אזמרה לך. הנותן תשועה למלכים, הפוצע את דוד עבדו מחרב רעה. תצני והצילני מיד בני נכר, אשר פיהם דיבר שווא, וימינם ימין שקר. אשר בנינו כנטיעים מגודלים בנעוריהם, בנותינו כזוויות מחוטבות תבנית היכל. מזווינו מלאים, מפיקים מזן אל זן, צוננו מאליפות מרובבות בחוצותינו. אלופינו מסובלים, אין פרץ ואין יוצאת, ואין צבחה ברחובותינו. אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו. מזמור ט"ז, מכתם לדוד,
Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust, my trust, my trust, my trust, my trust.
שומרני אל, כי חסיתי בך.
O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord, to the Lord, to the Lord, to the Lord, to the Lord.
אדוני אתה, טובתי בל עליך.
Thou art my Lord,
אדוני.
My goodness extendeth not to thee, but to the saints that are in the earth, and to the excellent, in whom is all my delight. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after another god. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. I will bless the Lord, who hath given me counsel. My reins also instruct me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoiceth. My flesh also shall rest in hope. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One to see corruption. Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore, 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 forevermore. Forevermore, forevermore.
Always wanna be in the shoes as a happy man. I don't wanna be in the shoes as the righteous.
Mizmor Tet Zain, Mizmor Tet Zain, Psalm 16, Mizmor Tet Zain, Psalm XVI, Miktam Ledawi, a Miktam of David, Shamreni El, Ki Hasiti Bak, keep I, O El, for I have taken refuge in the eye. Amarita la Yahuwah, Adonai, Ata, Torati, Baal Aleka. I have said to he who be, to Jehovah, thou the I art, Adonai, Ata. I have no good but in the eye, Torati, Baal Aleka. Likdoshim, Asher Ba'aretz, Heima, We'adirei, Kol Chefti Bam. As for the holy, the idle ones that are in the earth, they are the excellent, in whom is all my delight. Yerubu Atzobotam Achir Maharu, Balasika Nisakehema Midam, Ubal Esa Etoshmotam Alisifatai. Let the idols of them be multiplied that make suit to another. Yerubu Atzobotam Achir Maharu. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that exchange for another. Balasika Nisakehema Midam. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer. Ubal Esa Etashmotam Al Sifatai, nor take their names up on my lips. Yahuwah Menata Chelki Wukosi Ata Tomika Gorali. O Jehovah, he who be the portion of mine inheritance and of my cup, of my chalice. Thou, the I, maintainest my life. Chbalim anafluli, bana emin, afa nachlata, shafra alai. The lines are fallen to I in pleasant places. Yea, I have a goodly heritage. Ibareka, eti Yahuwah, ashera ye atani. Afale lota yisaruni kiliyotai. I will bless Jehovah, he who be, Ibareka eti Yahuwah, who hath given me, who hath given I counsel. Ashera ye atani, yea, for show. In the night seasons, my reins, my kidneys, my emotions instruct I. Afale lota yisaruni akiliyotai. Shuiti Yahuwah lenegaditami kimimini bal emota. I have set Jehovah, he who he be, always before me, always before I. Shuiti Yahuwah lenegaditami. Surely he is at my right hand. Kimimini, I shall not be moved. Bal emot. Lakin samachali bi vayagel kovodi af besari yishkona lavatach. Therefore my heart is glad. Lakin samachali bi, and my glory rejoiceth. Vayagel kovodi, my flesh also dwelleth in safety. Af besari yishkona lavatach. Ki lo ta'azob nafshi lishol, lo titena chasideka lerota shachata. For thou, the I, wilt not abandon my soul, my nefesh, into the nether world. Thou wilt not abandon her to the nether world. Lo, ki lo ta'azob nafshi lishol, neither will the I suffer thy godly, thy chassid one to see the pit, thy holy one to see corruption. Lo titen chasideka lerota shachata, toda'aini oracha chayi, sova shmachota etapaneka, ne'imota Biyamineka netzach. Thou, the eye, makest eye to know the path of life. Toda'aini oracha chayim. In thy presence, in thy face is fullness of joy. Sova shemachota etapaneka. In thy right hand, bliss, pleasantness, pleasure, for evermore. Ne'imota bemineka netzach, 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 netzach.
How can we live our life? How can we rely on future when we know what's going on this day? When we clearly see the leaders' mentality becomes political brutality. Now it clearly seems that we've got no chance of change, got no love, to whom am I to blame? How can we stay calm? How come we always fight? How can we kill our brothers when we know we've got the same old blood? When we clearly see the hatred and vanity becomes the sickness of society. Now it clearly seems that we've got no sense of shame, got no love, so whom am I to blame? Can we stand firm? How come we never learn? How can we trust our nature when we spoil it with our own bare hands? When we clearly see the freedom and unity slowly fade into obscurity. Now it clearly seems that we've got no one to blame. Tell me, won't you give a helping hand?
There fighting for our attention. We permit our minds to focus on the tension. The solitude of creation will offer some prevention. Let us steal away to another dimension. A little prayer and meditation will find strength and supplication. Withdraw from all preoccupation. It's the healing of all the nations. We are living in a time of massive confusion. We are suffering from mental intrusion. You know mankind shall never live on bread alone. Let us steal away and seek the throne. The solitude of creation will offer some prevention. Let us steal away to another dimension. A little prayer and meditation will find strength and supplication. Withdraw from all preoccupation. It's the healing of all the nations. Meditate in silence so the truth can be found. Distraction chokes my seed that I bury in the ground. Escape far away from the range of all this interference. We will find our rest with a little perseverance. The solitude of creation will offer some prevention. Let us steal away to another dimension. A little prayer and meditation will find strength and supplication. Withdraw from all preoccupation. It's the healing of all the nations.
Psalm 67. God be merciful unto us and bless us and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. Psalm 67. God be merciful unto us and bless us and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. God be merciful unto us and bless us and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. God be merciful unto us and bless us and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. That thy way may be known upon earth, thy saving health among all nations. Let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. O let the nations be glad and sing for joy. For thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nations upon earth. Selah. Let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our own God, shall bless us. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him, 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 shall fear him. Psalm 67. God be merciful unto us and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. That thy way may be known upon earth, thy saving health, thy saving health, thy saving health, thy saving health. Psalm 67. God be merciful unto us and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. That thy way may be known upon earth, thy saving health among all nations. Let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. O let the nations be glad and sing for joy. For thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nations upon earth. Selah. Let the people praise thee, O God. Let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our own God, shall bless us. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him, shall fear him, shall fear him, shall fear him, shall fear him. God be merciful unto us and bless us. God be merciful unto us and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. God be merciful unto us and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. God be merciful unto us and bless us, cause his face to shine upon us. Selah.
Yes, yes, yes. Shavua Tov, Bashem Yeshua, brothers and sisters. Be well, be well, be well.
Shavua
yes,
Tov, Shavua Tov. A good seven. Good strong. Good strong. Good strong. Good strong. Good sabbatically speaking. Yes, I. Shalom, Chaverim. Shalom. Give thanks. 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 Give thanks.
מזמור ס"ז למנצח בנגינות מזמור שיר. אלוהים יחוננו ויברכנו, יאר פניו איתנו סלע. מזמור ס"ז למנצח בנגינות מזמור שיר. אלוהים יחוננו ויברכנו, יאר פניו איתנו סלע. לדעת בארץ דרכך, בכל גויים ישועתך. יודוך עמים אלוהים, יודוך עמים כולם, ישמחו וירננו לאומים, כי תשפוט עמים מישור ולאומים בארץ תנחם סלע. יודוך עמים אלוהים, יודוך עמים כולם, ארץ נתנה יבולה. יברכנו אלוהים אלוהינו, יברכנו אלוהים, ויראו אותו כל אפסי ארץ. מזמור סמך זין, למנצח בנגינות מזמור שיר.
Psalm 67. God be merciful unto us and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us. Psalm 67. God be merciful unto us and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. Psalm 67. God be merciful unto us and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us. Selah. That thy way may be known upon earth, thy saving help among all nations. Let the people praise thee, O God, let all the people praise thee. O let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nations upon earth. Selah. Let the people praise thee, O God, let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our own God, shall bless us. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him, 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 shall fear him.
למנצח בנגינות מזמור שיר, אלוהים יחוננו ויברכנו, מאיר פניו ייתן סלע, נטע בארץ דרכך, לכל גויים ישועתך. ידוך עמים אלוהים, ידוך עמים כולם, תשמחו וירננו לאומים, כי תשפוט עמים מישור לאומים בארץ תנחם סלע. ידוך עמים אלוהים, ידוך עמים כולם, ארץ נתנה יבולה. יברכנו אלוהים אלוהינו, יברכנו אלוהים, ויראו אותו כל אפסי הארץ.
You are my heart and soul desire.
Yeshua Shalom, Shabua, Shabua Tov, Chaverim, Shalom, Shalom. Yahweh Yareh, Jehovah Jireh, Baruch Hashem, Shalom.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.